Good luck, sir.
The address is 1265 Lombardi Avenue. The place is known as Titletown. Welcome inside legendary Lambeau Field in Green Bay, Wisconsin. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Cleveland Browns and the Green Bay Packers. Settle in. We think we've got a good one. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson with you. And we're underway at legendary Lambeau Field. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
Ready.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Come on, set. 60 red. 60 red. 22 needle.
Love to throw to get started. That is to Wiley, open on the left. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and a yard.
Set, hut. Black, 52 blaster. Hey, go steal. Smash, smash. Hut, Hutton.
On play action, Love. That's caught downfield. Dobbs. 20 yards on that pass play. Good for a Green Bay first down.
97.
First down. First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
33, yellow. Drill, 52. Blue striker. Set, go.
From the gun, it's Love. Pushed out to his left. He takes off.
So often the best pass defense is a good pass rush, and that's exactly what we saw here. The pass rush disrupted this play from the very start. The quarterback has all of his attention on the rushers rather than his receivers downfield. All he can manage to do is get back to the original line of scrimmage.
Striker, 3-3. Hut.
A 2nd down throw for Love. Forced out left. There he goes again. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
A gain of 10 yards.
1st and 10.
The Packers first down. First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
45, White. Check, smash. Ready?
Now the first carry of the game for
I'm
Josh
pissed.
Jacobs. He'll carry this one inside the 20, into the red zone. Give him 8 on that carry.
It's a gain of 8. Brings
Here's
up
2nd and 2.
At the 18-yard line.
Here we go. Black 40. 22 needle. Set.
Here's Love. That is
He caught it.
by the tight end. Luke
Triple
Musgrave.
coverage. He caught it.
Touchdown, Packers. Exactly the way they scripted this one. A beautiful opening drive, Greg. Able to find the end zone on the game's first possession.
And Mike, the word that comes to mind looking at that drive is execution, and that's exactly what they talked about all week long. They wanted to come out early in this game and establish an early rhythm, and that's exactly what they did with that touchdown drive.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Here comes a return from the end zone. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
Oh.
Sanders now to the air right away. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The
He dropped the
defender
ball.
right there
He
with him.
just dropped
It brings
the
up
damn
second down.
Makes it second and 10.
Jerry Jeudy, the intended target. It's second down.
All right.
Seven Pirates. Go.
From the shotgun, it's Sanders. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's third and long.
Buffalo 18. 19 tight. 19 tight.
Out of the gun, it's Sanders. And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the first down.
3 plays and out. It's 4th down.
Fourth down, here's Sanders. That's going to be caught, and he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play in this opening quarter. So some early intrigue as we have reached the end of the first quarter. It's the Packers on top, and we're back at Lambeau Field in just a moment.
On the set.
So from the 36, it is 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Shador. He's close to a first down to gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down. From the 46, here's second down and a yard.
Brings up second and 1.
To throw again is Sanders. A pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it, and that pass falls incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
On 3rd and 1, it's Sanders, and that one's incomplete. They really
He did not
mixed
drop
it
that.
up the coverage there, and
Wow.
they force 4th down.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
He's got his man complete. That's Jeudy. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
And the Browns, 1st down. A gain of 5. 1st down, Browns.
Throwing again is Sanders. He's hit as he throws.
Man, no blitz.
It
Oh,
goes
no.
to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass.
Gotta get out.
And their offensive struggles just continue to show up time after time here in this first half. It's going to be hard to sustain drives when you continue to put themselves in holes on these early downs like they did here.
Sanders going to throw again. This throw left is complete with Jeudy. It's 3rd and 4.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Again, it's Sanders. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. That's a pair of hookups on this drive. This one goes for 14 yards and a 1st down.
That's another Browns.
From the gun, it's Sanders. That'll be caught by the running back, Judkins. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line.
15 more yards.
That's a gain of 16. This offense is humming. A 1st down.
A gain of 16 yards. 1st down, Cleveland.
Here we go. Set. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
Now, Sanders. That's out wide to Judkins. And he'll somehow turn this into a net positive, getting out of bounds after a pickup of a yard.
He's out of bounds.
I think the rest of those receivers in the huddle have all come to the realization that they might not be getting a target anytime soon. And frankly, I don't blame them. I mean, they're riding the hot hand, and rightfully so. Until this defense proves that they can stop him in the passing game, I expect the quarterback to just continue to go back to him time and time again.
Here's Sanders to throw. This
Tony.
one intercepted. That's the linebacker, Quay Walker. And the Packers force the turnover. They'll take over
my
at their
fault.
own 10.
Every defensive
they're
coordinator,
trying to
Mike,
be
in the
fun.
NFL preaches one thing about red zone defense. Keep them out of the end zone. Make them settle for 3. Well, what do? With that interception, they take it to another level, and they get off the field without allowing a single point.
Here we go. Cut 45.
Victory,
Right.
son.
Cut.
They'll start on the ground with Jacobs. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on first down.
Brought down at the 18-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Second down, they need 3.
52 blaster. Set. Cut. Yellow. 43. Ready.
They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And he'll get
He
past
drags Miles Garrett
first down
9 yards.
on that gain of 5.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he
My
makes something
goodness.
happen. And not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2. But it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor. And when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
Once again, it's Jacobs. And he is crushed in the backfield. Defenders firing through. Shut it down right away for a loss of yardage.
22 needle. Red. Yellow. Red. Cycle. Hey, go Fury. Set.
Throwing on second down, Love. This one, up top for Dobbs. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up.
Yeah, I'm not going for that pick. I know it's better. Go for the knockout.
One-on-one on
I'm
the
not going for that
outside.
pick.
He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
3rd and long.
Let's go now. Boom.
The man in motion is Watson.
Set. Go.
A good play action with Love. He's going to dial
Get there.
up another
Get there.
deep ball. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And he's going to be looking at a short field for the offense after the INT. Chance to tie the game or even take the lead.
36-yard line.
So in this last possession, Mike, they take the ball away, and they do it from playing cover 3 defense. So what that means is there's 3 deep players. There's 2 corners and a safety. They divide the field into thirds, and everybody else underneath is just looking at the quarterback. Straight zone coverage, played perfectly, leads to a big takeaway.
First and 10 now from the 36.
Tag. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Let go.
Now it's Sanders. A whole lot of
He dropped it.
chances on
He
that
dropped
one. It
the
was
damn ball.
bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line. Now whistles. Timeout. 3 seconds left in this first half. So not quite first and goal. It's 1st and 10. They're pretty close.
19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. 70 Ranger. 70 Ranger. Let's go.
To throw is Sanders. And he's in. Dylan Gabriel. Touchdown, Cleveland.
And that's a bit of a gamble, but I really like the aggressive play call. Understanding here before the half, we don't want 3.
I can take him out.
We're trying to come away with 6, and he foregoes the
I
field
just
goal
want to show
try.
people I don't hate
They take
Dylan.
a shot in the end zone, and they come away with a touchdown.
So now this to get them back to even, heading into
We can share
break.
the spotlight.
The kick is good. Exciting finish to the half. We are tied as both teams head to their respective locker rooms.
You don't understand what?
Could not ask for more from that first half. All even as we begin quarter number 3.
Nope, sir.
And he will sit on it here in the end zone for a touchback.
Ready, break. Get up. Panther 60, Panther 60. 60 Maverick, 60.
They'll throw on first down with Sanders. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. From the 38 now, here's second down and 7.
Second and 7 at the 38-yard line.
Now Shador. This is brought in downfield by Judy. And he will go all the way. Jerry Judy. Touchdown, Browns. Well, that was a pretty easy touchdown. He was wide open, Greg. Easy chance to close the deal, and they do with a touchdown.
And, Mike, it just appears to me that's just a breakdown defensively. You can't allow a receiver to not only be so open it's an easy pitch and catch, but then to have the space to operate after the catch to finish that one off.
I don't know what the hell my pound meter didn't stop for. Pound meter just didn't stop. Okay.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And there'll be no return forthcoming, so the ball comes out to the 35.
May I have a pick, please, sir?
On the
I
ready.
need one real bad.
Set, ready. Yep, drill
Hopefully I
green.
got you in passing mode.
That is Musgrave, the man in motion.
Ready.
On first and 10, here's Love.
I see him.
He'll let this one rip, looking for
I see
Watson.
him.
And the Browns are going to take over here at their own 22.
I think anytime you find yourself trailing in the second half, Mike, all offensive play callers fight the urge to chase those points. They tend to get a little bit overeager. They tend to push the envelope sometimes a little too far. Those turnovers, they only make the deficit grow, not shrink. Now, there's a lot of football left, Mike. They can still get back into this. They just have to be a little bit smarter about which risks you're willing to take.
So first and 10 now. They'll start from the 22.
Here we go, here we go. Ready.
Sanders will throw it. Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
That was not.
This offense came into this drive hoping
Yes,
to
it was.
extend their narrow lead, Mike, but instead, after first down, they find themselves in second and forever following that big sack.
I thought I was
right
on the
out of
other
gate.
play. So he just stood back there the whole time. Did not try to throw it in.
Work to do now as they come up on second and long.
Here we go. Dragon 60. Hawk 70. Ready.
He'll drop to throw. He's got his man, the tight end, David Njoku. This has been bizarre. From second and a mile, a huge gain, but still short of a first down. Sanders on third down. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. From the 34 now, it's first and 10. From the shotgun, it's Sanders. The
Oh,
pressure
he
gets
got it.
there, and
He
down
got
he
it.
goes. Out of the gun, it's Sanders. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Ready? 60, 19, Charger, 19, Panther 11, Panther 11.
Now Sanders on third and long. That is brought in. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. That is rare. You don't see 3rd and 17 converted all that often. First down.
1 yard. And the Browns first down.
Ready?
Back to throw.
Shit, he on that. He on
They
that.
try to set up the screen, but this one doomed
Damn,
from
they're
the
picked
start.
up.
It's incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
And he will score! David Njoku. Touchdown, Cleveland. What a catch and run by the tight end as he takes it into the end zone and finishes the play. Greg, you know what that's like. Tight end touchdown.
Mike, so often the tight ends are considered to be the possession guys, right? They're the guy you throw it to when you need an easy catch, you need a reliable target, but not this guy.
In trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
So they decide to put the ball in the air, which I don't mind on this 2-point try, but the execution was just a little bit off. And it's not going to work out in their favor this time around.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's
Maybe I
away.
can get a touchdown without
And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
one with Gabriel, got one with Sanders. Let's get one with Watson.
Okay,
If I can
ready?
do that and got time, Mike can get one with the kickers.
10 cycles. Come on, set. Black, red, yellow. Ready, go.
On play action, Love. Oh, the ball's out.
The ball, no.
The Browns have it.
That was a great play by the defense, Mike. He got a little sloppy with ball security as he leaves the
Get this one,
pocket.
Watson.
They're able to knock it loose and put an end to this drive.
On the set. 18. Here we go. Set. Ready.
On 1st and 10, here's Watson. He's got it at the 3. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 3-yard line.
To throw on 2nd down is Watson.
Got it.
That's to
Oh,
the end zone, but
good
it is
defense.
incomplete.
I'm not sure if it's this big lead or if it's just this second half pressure getting to him, but that's just a careless throw by the quarterback. And
It was careless.
don't let this lead fool you. Throws like that can change this game in an instant. And this defense knows they gave him one, and they let him off the hook.
Bronco 80. Dragon 60. Let's go.
3rd and 2, and it's Watson. To the goal line and in. David Njoku. Touchdown, Browns. That his 2nd touchdown tonight. So the turnover turns into a quick touchdown, and Greg, that's exactly how you want your offense to take care of business.
Anytime your defense can create those sudden change situations, Mike, absolutely, you have to take advantage of it. 1 second, you're sitting on the bench, going over your next drive. All of a sudden, after that
Maybe I'll see
turnover,
if
you've
Gabriel
got to be
can
able
throw
to
one
get out
now.
on the field and go. Take advantage of the short field and results in a nice touchdown.
You know, he's going to get it back to me on defense.
And no return here. This is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Got it? Strike it. Check. Let's go. 33. Yes, ultra. Go ultra. Ready.
Love to throw on 1st and 10. He's going to go deep. Looking for Reed. That's 3. Third time tonight he's been intercepted. Picked off by Denzel Ward. Big return at the end. He's going to get out of bounds close to midfield.
Take over 1st and 10.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
That's good for a
That pickup good for 29 yards.
1st and 10.
So every team practices this on both sides of the ball. They call it sudden change. So in this case, the offense takes the field quickly following the defensive takeaway, and now you want to get off to a fast start, generate a quick play, and spark your possession, and it's exactly what they're able to do here, picking up that 1st down.
Ready, ready. Pause red. Hut, hut.
On 1st down, Gabriel. There's that man again. Another catch.
On the ball.
And he's close to a 1st down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Out of the gun, Gabriel. Open man, and that's Tillman. And this drive's going to continue. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 1st and goal for his team.
1st down. 1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
Right, white, yellow, 40 seconds.
Throwing again is Gabriel. And he can't get away. Down he goes, back to 16. 1st down was not very good. Here's 2nd and goal. From the gun, here's Gabriel. A look to the end zone. And
Oh,
it's
you
broken
shouldn't
up.
have jumped.
Incomplete. There was no space, no separation that time. That's going to bring it to 3rd and
Shoot, I ain't
goal.
got Fanning and Larp anymore.
Here we go, here we go. Smash 50, green. Black shot. Ready?
A shotgun snap to Gabriel. This one incomplete. It is batted away in the end zone. And now it's 4th down.
It's now 4th down.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey, guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
Ready. Red, 38. Blaster, 6, 7.
They snap it to Gabriel. This one is caught on 4th and goal. They deliver. David Njoku, touchdown Browns. He has come alive after the break. His 3rd touchdown of the 2nd half.
Let's see if I can get one with the punters now.
Probably, Greg, ends
Or
any
in
small
kick.
hopes of a comeback on the other side.
Yeah, and I think those chances, Mike, were small to begin with, but with that last score, I think this one is pretty much
Makes the
over.
score Browns 33, Packers 7.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. He fields it at the 8.
They're not.
And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
Their own 28-yard line.
I know he just to get some crazy stuff off there. Always happens last minute.
Set.
We'll go play action with Love. He's going
It's
to
up
try
there.
it here again.
Yep. Told
It
you.
is hard. And they
My
are
guy
not
just
going to
froze.
catch up to
Good
him.
throw, though.
He will score.
Always
71
inevitable.
yards. Touchdown, Green Bay.
Still on.
Well, it's not going to be enough, but at least they find the end zone at the end of a hard week's work. At least a little payoff with a touchdown, Greg.
Mike, you can just chalk this one up in the column of too little, too late. Give credit to this offense for not going down without a fight, but they're not going to have enough time to find themselves back in this one.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And we'll see a return here from his own end zone. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 17.
At their own 17-yard line.
Let's go. Gravity Lions. Steady.
On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Falls incomplete.
I know it fell for an incompletion, but pretty impressive. He was able to push that ball really far downfield as he was being hit. Really says a lot about the arm strength that this quarterback has.
On 2nd down, Sanders. That one incomplete. Good job, textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it, but I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact. I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
This fielded inside the 35. And it's a decent return. Get some of that.
Told you this is going to happen at the last minute. It always does. Yeah, he just start breaking it down. No line, guys. No line.
Set. Ready.
Oh, let me be right. This good pick.
Off the play fake. Here's Love.
Oh, wasn't right.
He'll get that complete to Dontavian
Damn
Wicks.
sure wasn't right.
They get 20 on the connection. 1st down, Packers.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Give him 14 on that one. Good for a Green Bay 1st down.
Let's go now. Yellow. 43.
That is Musgrave, the man in motion. You have a tight end motioning left here.
Hut.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
By Alex Wright. A loss of 5 brings up 2nd and 15 at the 22-yard line.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the 2nd half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this.
Here we go. Set. Foot striker. Check striker. Check.
I don't know why we got
2nd
hit.
down throw for Love. Good coverage there in the end zone. That is incomplete. Terrific work. They separated the man from the football, and it'll bring up third down.
That was a perfectly timed hit, and I think it actually saved 6 points, Mike. He got there just as
back
the
to the whole
ball
time.
did, and
This is
I
on.
think it was the contact that separated him from the ball.
It is 3rd and long.
Ready. 50. Ready.
From the gun, it's Love.
Oh, shit. He lost him. He lost him.
And he'll take it on in. Jaden Reed. Touchdown, Green Bay.
You know, Mike, at this level, not all touchdowns are created equal. There's some plays that result in touchdowns, and then there are touchdown strikes. And this one is the latter.
Why did he just go float backwards?
Ball on the money downfield.
He floated
It doesn't get a lot
backwards and did a
better than
jig in
this,
the
and
air.
His
Wow,
receiver's
clip
able to
that.
take it in for
That's
6.
crazy.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kicks away. From a yard deep, he's going to bring it out. And he'll get this up past the 20, and that's where they'll set up shop.
On the jump. 50.
They'll drop to throw. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
I'll tell you one thing, Mike, this pass rush certainly isn't the reason why they're losing this game right now. I mean, they have made their presence felt all throughout this game, and they're about a half second away from adding another sack to their total.
On the run to the right. And that one just kept getting worse and worse until finally they bring him down. The Packers go ahead and use the first of their timeouts to talk things over before 3rd down.
And this defense, they just continue to put in a great night's work. I mean, Mike, you think whether it's been blitz schemes, stunts, whatever you name it, this offensive line has had its hands full. They have allowed their quarterback to be hit way too many times.
From the gun on 3rd, and the pressure too great. He's sacked in the end zone. That's a safety. So first the decision to throw down here, backed up near your own goal line. And the defense gets to the quarterback, sacking him, Greg, in the end zone for a safety.
Mike, anytime you're willing to call a pass backed up this deep in your side of the field, you have to
call a
trust that your
pass. I was
quarterback is
calling
going
the
to
hike.
have the clock in his head to get the ball out of his hand. In this case, he holds on to it too long. The defense is able to get to him in the end zone, and it results in the safety.
That's fielded at about the 18. And he'll be taken down as the next drive will begin there.
That's good. For a Packers first down. 1st and 10.
That's the way it happens every single time I play.
Here's 1st and 10.
Striker, 3-3. Set, ready. Black, 95.
But I can get it back.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love.
You know where he's going.
That one on target to Watson.
He caught that?
It's a gain of 16, and
That's
very
amazing.
quickly a
I
first
thought
down.
I had it.
Really nice throw there. The ability to throw the ball out on the perimeter. Yes, arm strength and all of that, but it's also timing. The timing of the route. When is that wide receiver coming out of his break to deliver that ball accurately as his head comes around? If the ball's thrown too early, the receiver's not ready. If the ball's thrown too late,
To the end zone, it's intercepted. Picked off by Denzel Ward. And the Browns are going to get the football here as it'll come out to the 20.
I had to stop him.
and
Shoot.
that should be the
You would
final
go try
dagger
to-
in this
you
one.
go
I mean,
try to
barring
do me
something
dirty.
dramatic happening here, Mike, I just don't think there's enough time or possessions left in this game to pull off any sort of comeback.
On first down, it's Sanders. That'll be caught by the running back, Judkins. And they'll mark him down up beyond the 30.
That's good for a Browns first down. 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Now Shador on first down. That's caught. It's Isaiah Bond. And he's going to be
They sitting there
brought down
holding each
up
other.
past the 45.
First down. A gain of 16 yards.
Throwing now, Sanders on first down. He's got his tight end down the field. That's Njoku. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. That one good for 29. Set to go now on first and 10.
60 Bobcats, 60 bucks.
Sanders going to throw again. A throw left side, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
And that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this point. And yes, you can nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but listen, the reality is at this level, if it hits your hands, you have to find a way to come down with it.
To throw again is Sanders.
Give me that.
That one pinballs
Catch
around,
it.
but it is incomplete.
I'm missing the catch in 3 and 4 times in one play.
It's everybody else that seems to have let him down with the drop balls and the mistakes. That's really what's killing these drives.
And now I'm playing with.
This one all but over. Here's third down.
Ready? 1970 Lions. Ready?
Again, it's Sanders. And that is incomplete.
Okay, hit him in the toenail.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up and down.
And they let him all the way back there.
He'll bang that one through. It's good. And the Browns add on to their lead.
Let him all the way back there. That's crazy.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away.
Oh, you
this
throwing
ball's
it.
gonna wind up
You throwing
nowhere close
You
to
throwing
the
it.
landing zone. Definite mishit there. This one's going to be
Throwing it. I'm
spotted
just catching
out
it when you
beyond
throw
the
it.
40. This is first and 10.
Nah, no fronting. You playing pretty good. I'm just
Yellow, 22.
got you in panic mode.
That is Musgrave.
If
the
you
man
was
in
calming
motion.
down and would run the ball every now and
Love to
again,
throw it on first down.
you'd be hell to deal with.
Again, working deep downfield. Oh, for the 5th time, he is
I
intercepted.
told you
Picked
I'm
off
going to use
by
or catch
Tyson
it.
Campbell.
They'll take over first and 10.
You know, Mike, the one thing that we used to say is it didn't matter how good you were or how long you played. Eventually, you're just going to have one of those days, and I think for this quarterback, he's got to be able to move on from this pretty quickly because this is about as bad a day in the office as you can
Man,
imagine.
he is covered up. I got him covered over the top with him, and I'm coming over the bottom with the other two.
Ready? Panther 6, Dragon 60. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. 79 Broncos.
They'll throw on first down with Sanders. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this fourth quarter. Now we're going to get a timeout somewhat.
That is what you do really do. You get out of trouble.
In a game that has already been decided.
On the jump.
Put some pieces around him. I'm telling you,
Drop 50, Cougar 19.
he's dangerous.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
Here we go. One final play.
He's dangerous.
To the left side, it is caught by Fannin. And he'll
Good
be
game,
brought
sir.
down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this fourth quarter. So it's a win for the visiting Cleveland Browns. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball and will, matching each other point for point. But in the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. That was the difference in this one. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. Good night from Lambeau Field.